Hello, family. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E from the Dividend Passport Bro with another video. The market closed today, y'all, and you already know from the earlier video that I made, the market is down today. And I did spend some money, but I didn't spend a lot. Anyway, let's get into this video, okay, guys? The channel is doing great. We already surpassed 1370 plus subscribers, doing good. The watch hour is slow motion, but we getting that. You know, I mean, we're still getting subscribers, not as much as when the flood get open, but we're still getting subscribers, y'all. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the watch hours. Appreciate you guys watching the channel and sharing the content. I love you guys. Okay, guys. So let's get to the heat map. Let's look at the heat map. So on the heat map today, now this kind of looked like a couple of weeks ago, but except you see Microsoft, Oracle, Nvidia, Google's green, Meta is green, Facebook is green, right? We got some other stuff in here that's green, but it don't look too bad overall from this map, right? Because we've seen this map look like this and we still made money. But whatever is going on, I guess it got to do with some of the stuff that's going on in Israel right now, where Iran, you know, shooting missiles at them for them killing that guy. But we stay out of politics. Over here is about making money. Politics. This is not a politics channel, so we're gonna stay out of politics and stick to making money, what we do best. All right, guys. So let's get down to the first portfolio, which is the biggest portfolio. As you can see, overall, we're down 1.28%. Now earlier it was down more, right? We're down more, and this is all of the portfolio, right? This is all of the portfolios in this channel. This is all the portfolio with Fidelity. But the main one we focus on is this one right here, because this is the one that I'm gonna be living off of come next year and making my daily living. We already know we beat the S&P, right? Yesterday. Now today is a new day and we're down 1.76%. But when I check, the S&P was down 0.9 something percent, right? Like 90%. So right now it looks like if we don't do anything better in the extended hour, we might do worse in the extended hour. Who knows? But this is the thing. This is part of the reason I say you gotta be, you gotta have a diversified portfolio. So when stuff like this happen, and you'd be surprised. It's like most of the stuff that is red is my safer, right? What I call my safe yield, right? But things happen. I spent some money today. I bought a few things, so the portfolio, as far as the income, it dropped today. But I bought a few things, right? So everything that I tried to buy today, it went through, right? So I spent almost $7,000 plus today. It went through, right? And then we had a lot of dividend that came in today also that got reinvested, right? It's just easy to show it from here because the other one is not. It's not as easy to show it from the other portfolio. I got to be poking around. I don't like to do that. So we got a few dividend that came in the first, right? A few dividend that came in today. Just from yesterday, but a few of them that came in today, right? So, I mean, we're still making money. It's not a lot of money, but we made some money today, right? That's getting reinvested into the portfolio. So on this other portfolio, we're down 1.66%, right? Of course, we got our butt kicked today. Our butt got handed to us today. Now, I believe I tried to buy something over here. I don't know if it went through or not. Let me see. I tried to buy some. What did I try to buy? I got so much stuff. So sometimes I tried to buy IWMY, and I did get I was able to get that order in. So I got about 50 shares and spent about a little bit under $1,700 to get that, and that's good, right? So even though the market's down, we're still buying, right? And we were down worse than this, but things still kind of adjusted itself a little bit. And if we go down here overall, right, we're down like 3,000 something, right? But looking at this number, the way to calculate this thing is only showing today because of the growth. This is where we're down. But I don't really pay attention to this number. I look at the biggest number on here. This is what I consider to be down. because they're looking at the overall between the margins, with margins and without margins. You still, you add them together, you still get that big number. But that's what we are. Okay, let's go to the next portfolio. E-Trade. So I bought some stuff in E-Trade today. I got about 13 positions right now. We're gonna get rid of 2, and we're gonna add some more, right? Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this 2 and add some more. I wasn't able to add all of the positions that I wanted to today, because the money that I transfer, everything haven't settled yet. So it seemed like every day they give me like a couple $100 or something, because I was able to buy some stuff today that I wasn't able to buy yesterday, because I ran out of money when I was buying all of these. And I'm not buying a lot. I'm just buying like 1 share in most cases, 1 share, 2 share. That's what I'm buying. I'm just trying to get all the positions that I want in here, and then I can start, buying every day, like I tell you guys to do. Buy every day for the next 15 days, right? Now, let's say the market go down tomorrow. Of course, if I have 1 share of each of these, the goal is to maybe buy 3 shares, right, of each. Now, that can be a lot of money, but I still got, what, 2,000 something to spend. So the goal is to kind of grow this portfolio, right, and get things going. They said marginable purchase, but I'm not using any margins right now. So I don't know. I need to check and make sure. But as far as I know, I didn't enable margins on here. If it is, it didn't give me the option to buy anything on margin. So, but either way, I still have $3,000, almost $2,800. That I need to be. That's going to settle probably tomorrow or the day after. As you can see, I'm trying to make this video fast because we already made a video earlier today, and we did get back a little bit that the market took from us, but still, we're still down. Okay, guys. Now, back to this other portfolio. I spent all the money that I had. I'm still waiting for the other money that I transferred to settle. Before, I used to have like an instant transfer where I can transfer the money and all of it will be available instantly. But I'm not sure what's going on with that, because it didn't give me all of the money that I think I had in there. But I spent a lot of money buying a lot of different stuff. So maybe I spent a lot of money, I don't know. Sometimes I don't pay attention to those little things. But Bitcoin is down, Ethereum is down, Shiba is down, and what do you call this stuff? Is down. Uniswap. Sometimes I don't, it's like I haven't had it that long, so I forget that UNI stuff. This Uniswap. But look at the trend, right? They're almost similar to each other. They're almost similar. Ethereum and Bitcoin, they look the same. The trend line that goes, and then Shiba and Uniswap kind of look the same, even though they're 11%, 9%, and this stuff going to be trading most of the day, so of course it might get down even lower. And almost everything in here is red, right? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and everything else is red, down 1%, 2%. I mean, it's not that bad. I think this have a lot to do with Israel and Iran, and then shooting a missile at them, and then with the strike and all that other stuff is going on. Of course, people, that uncertainty in the market, right? That translate over here. So this is where we are right now, and we got to do what we have to do. We got to be happy with what we got and invest wisely, because we don't need to be, go down, down, down. I talked about this the last time about the crypto bubble. This site is a very neat site to provide a lot of, similar to like the heat map that provide all the different cryptos and stuff like that. And there are a lot of crypto guys, and this provides you with all of the crypto out there, every last one of them. And this is a unique site, right, that provide a lot of detailed information from what is good during the day, the hour, the day, the week, the month, and the year, and then based on market cap and also based on volume within the last 24-hour period. So I mean, there's a lot of information you can gather from this site. I'm not going to go through it again. I did that the last time. So you can click on the site, just type it in and do your research. If you're into crypto, I have very little crypto that I show you guys just now, but the market is good. Somebody told me crypto is a scam. I remember back in the day, people say 401k is a scam. The Roth is a scam. Everything is a scam when people don't understand it. So I would implore you to get down and try to understand these things, right? Because everybody else is getting rich except for us, because we're not taking our time to understand what's going on, instead of just making blanket statement and not providing more detail because it sounds good, and it feels good for that moment. I got a lot of money in crypto, right? I believe it to a extent. I mean, everything gonna go digital at some point. I might not be around for that when that happens, but that's where everything is going, right? That's where everything is going. The government is, banks and other people are accepting this stuff. So if it was something was a scam, I don't think all these will have all the ETFs from Bitcoin, and I think out there, and a bunch of companies carrying this Bitcoin. They have to buy a bunch of Bitcoin for them to be able to sell those ETFs, right? And of course, the ETF is not as much as the Bitcoin, but you're still making money off that stuff. So, guys, pay attention to what's going on. Don't just listen to people making blanket statements. And as I stated yesterday, our total income is down, right? It went down almost a little bit over $1,000, I think, or close to 1,000. It was at 23, now it's at 22. So it went down, like I said, was going to do, because company cut dividends, and the dividend could go up and down. But overall, because you guys see my portfolio every day, so it don't seem like it's going up. If I was doing it, showing you guys this once a month, it would be a big difference, right? Because you guys would you'll be like, okay, well, that was this last month, and this is this month. But you guys seeing it every day. Every day I do a video, I show you what my income is. So it don't seem like it's growing as fast. But I mean, come tomorrow, when all the purchases that I made updates, I mean, you're gonna see that number is gonna go up a little bit. And I'm still trying to see what I'm trying. I'm still thinking if I want to add Robinhood to this tracker, to see what difference it's gonna make. Maybe I add it to one of my other tracker, and see how it's gonna look in the other tracker, because I have multiples, right, of these trackers that I pay for. Because sometimes it's just not good to just have one. It's always good to have a backup. So the income, let's see if the income changed from yesterday. We're at 8,000. Well, it's a new month. So we almost at the 10,000 mark, right? We almost at 10,000 income, right? So for this month, today is the first day of the month, $9,575. That's a big difference, right? From yesterday, where we ended the month at 8,000, right? And then start of this month, you see the income jump up. Now the goal was to get to 10,000 for December, by December. Of course, looking at this right here, I mean, we'll probably be at 10,000 before the end of this week if the market continues to go down, because I'm going to continue to buy a little bit at a time, especially in the Fidelity portfolio, because I have a bigger gap, as far as the margin goes, to where I can buy. I think I still got about $50,000 worth to where I can buy, and of course I'm not going to use the whole 50. I might buy down to 25, and then stop there, and then leave a 25,000 as a buffer, should in case, whatever worst case scenario, things go down, that I have to buy into to keep us from getting the margin call. So I mean, that's the plan. The plan is to use this wisely, and in the other portfolio, of course, it's a smaller portfolio, and I think I got like 20,000, 22,000 buffer, but I'm gonna try to keep that at 20,000 buffer and try to pay down the margins a little bit more. And as you can see, we're still investing. The goal is to invest, make some money, and reinvest the money to bring in more income. At some point, we're just pulling enough to pay for the Tesla now out of this portfolio, the Charles Schwab portfolio, but that portfolio is getting close to 5,000. So once that portfolio get to 5,000, let's go back to that. Charlie Schwab. Where's Charlie Schwab? Take your I could just do it from right there. So Charles Schwab is at 4,000 across the board. We are 4,000. Fidelity is a bigger account. Bigger account. It got more money in it. So of course it's at 5,000. So I mean this account is kind of neck for neck. I've spent a little bit more money than any trade, and we are $12 a month, right? That's not bad. $12 a month across the board. I was going to sell everything here today, and I forgot to do it. And we're almost at $2 a month in here. We need to get this above $5 a month to where we can pay the fees and have a couple of dollars to reinvest. So that's the goal here, to sell out of everything we got and add a few more funds in here. Cause this account, like I said, this account is what you guys give me, or you'll get those, use my link. That money goes into this account, so I don't put any money into this account. I haven't put money into this account over 4 years or longer. So, and thanks you guys for using the links to set up your accounts. I appreciate that. But as you can see, we're pushing gradually. Now, the goal is to get Charles Schwab to 5,000, and I mean, of course, most of the getting to 5,000, getting to 10,000 is going to come from Fidelity. And I mean, I think that's good. I think that's good overall. But the quicker we can get Charles Schwab to 5,000, then the more I can increase the money I pull out, because I can start using that money to pay for other bills. Instead of pulling out just 1,000, I can pull out 2,000 to start paying some other stuff down. The goal is to start paying down those credit cards that I have, and using some of that money. There's a reason that you work hard, to make all this money, and then you have to use it. You can just sit there and like being a Grinch. You know what I'm saying? You can make the money, you use it, but use it wisely, and then reinvest some so it can grow. All right, to keep it growing. So let's go to my favorite tab. We're gonna see most of this stuff already, but this is my favorite tab, right? We were almost at 800,000 yesterday in 10 years, but if we do it down to 5 years, which is the time I want to retire, it's still 300,000. So it's still double, and I'm right at $1 million in liquid. I'm a liquid millionaire in 5 years. So I mean, the goal is to cut that time short, and I believe once I move out of the U.S. and still working my regular job, I will be able to increase my investment, because the money, I don't need all the money that I make. I can live fine off of one paycheck and reinvest the other paycheck. So, I mean, that's the main thing, to build generational wealth for my kids, and to be able to help whoever I can help in the process. And this is making these videos, showing you guys what I do every day, what I'm buying, what I'm selling, the reason why I'm selling those. And guys, I almost forgot, right? The Discord. You guys have to sign up for the Discord. We got people in the Discord. You get the notification. So if you don't have notification turned on, you get this stuff from the Discord. And this Discord is still young, right? I set this up, I think, about a month ago. And I have been posting a lot of videos. I've been making a video every day. It takes commitment to sit here every day to make videos, and some days I make 2 videos, like today. It takes commitment, and the commitment is not just to you guys, it's commitment to myself, because something that I said I was going to do. And I mean, like I said, I'm practicing for retirement right now. I'm in training for retirement, and when I retire and stop working, whenever they're going to be, I want to be putting most of my time into doing these kind of things, right, to keep me busy and keep me occupied. So, I mean, what's better thing to do than manage your own money you're making? It's nothing. It's no greater feeling than managing your money, right, and showing other people how to make money the legal way, legally, right? And it is the stock market have been generating up to 7-8% per year for years. Before I was even born, they've been doing it. So now that I learned what the rich people have been doing to make the money, right? They make the money here and they put it in real estate, and to save on taxes. So we gotta do the same thing. We're gonna make the money here, and then put it into real estate. I'm not buying billions of dollars worth of real estate. I mean, I'm not even putting about $1 million worth of real estate at this point, because it takes more work to have to deal with tenants and all that stuff. Or you hire a manager, you have to manage them. This is just me and my computer and managing my money, right? If I see something I don't like, I'd rather sell and lose $400 than not sell and lose $10,000. So, I mean, that's why I say you got to take emotion out of it. It's money, right? You got to take emotion out of it and do what's right. Don't keep dragging your feet. Oh, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Before you look, you're going to lose more money, guys. So, invest in your future. Subscribe to the channel. Like I always say, guys, use my video as a guide, to get you rich, because I'm going to be a millionaire. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before I hit that million mark, and it's just another 5 years before I become a liquid millionaire. Now, that might happen sooner. If some things change in the U.S. and I'm able to pull out another 300,000 or 400,000 for my other investments and throw it into this account, then that's going to be done in 6 months. Because if I put 300,000 or 400,000 into these accounts with margins, that's going to put me close to $1 million right there. And then we're going to be buying stuff, and of course the income is going to increase, right? The income we got now, 120,000 on a almost $300,000 portfolio. If I throw another 300,000, 400,000 in there, I mean that number is just going to 10x that number. Okay, guys, and that's more income, less stress, less responsibility as far as things I have to worry about. Because I mean, if I don't have to worry about any real estate anymore in the U.S. and only worry about the few I have in the couple or two I have in the South America, I mean that's even easier, because I'm always going there. Like I'm here now, and then I'll be gone and going somewhere else. I mean, it don't get any better than that. Today I'm sitting there, the guy called me and said, I'll talk to one of the guys here. I'm like, yo, bro, what's going on? I'm having lunch. You gonna come? He's like, I already ate lunch. He's like, have you watched the news? I said, what's going on with the news? A strike? He's like, no, man. No, he said, have you watched what's going on over here? I'm like, well, over here where? There's nothing going on over here. I'm in Colombia. He's like, no, I'm talking about back home. I said, what's going on back home? The strike? He said, no, Iran fired missile at Israel. I said, I don't live in Israel. I'm not an Israeli. I'm American. I live in the U.S. Right now I'm in Colombia. I'm trying to get my shit together so I can leave there and be in Colombia. So, I mean, that don't affect me. It might affect the market, because the market is down because of that. I'm sure that have a lot to do with it. But that affect me that way. But I mean, we're still making money. We're still getting income. $122,000 a year. I mean, on the $200,000, almost $300,000 portfolio. It don't get any better than that. I mean, so guys, I say all this to say is to stay focused, right? Don't listen to the noise. The stock market go up and down. The stock market drop and go low, low, low. When it go low, 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 and you got that money to buy, because eventually it's gonna go back up. If this company don't go out of business and they can hang in and survive it, this company been around for years before I was born. Those are the company you need to have, a staple company. And then have your high yield to keep pumping that income into those other funds, right? So if you can get $400,000 or $500,000 into those safer funds, like I call them, right? Man, you home free. You can live anywhere making $30,000, $40,000 a year from this, and you got that high yield stuff still pumping money into the other funds. Okay, guys, invest in your future. I love you guys. I'm sorry the video got a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but don't work too hard. I'm about to go to the beach in a little bit, in about 20 minutes here. I'm going to go to the beach, get a little bit of sun, and I might be a little more chocolatey than I am right now, but the ladies love me. Don't. I'll holler, y'all. Peace.